Hey there, I'm Rachel and welcome to my channel, Union Fitness. In the last video I talked about getting into our downward facing dog, and as promised, here it is. So I've slowly been building on our practice, starting with the breath. Last video was sun salutation, and here we go getting into the downward facing dog. So if you need those videos, go back and there they are. So downward facing dog. We're going to start on all fours, fingers spread wide. You literally want to be able to see pieces of pie between each of your fingers. That helps take the weight off of your wrists. You can always come through some cats and cows. Trust me, you'll be seeing that at some point in time. We're going to take a nice deep breath. Exhale, curl the toes under. Inhale, lift through the hips. Drop your head, relax your neck. Now, anytime your head is below your heart, you will shake your head yes, shake your head no, to make sure that you are letting your head melt to the floor. Then we're going to take some nice slow rotations through the legs. This is called walking your dog, or depending on how you're feeling that day, you're going to dance that dog. Always keeping the connection with the breath. And my favorite way to describe this feeling is it's going to flow like a wave. Letting that wave-like breath wash through the tight spots. Downward facing dog, you're going to feel in your calves or your hamstrings, depending on where you are feeling tight that day. And then when you felt that you've taken enough rotations, press the heels down, hips up, nice flat back. Now, it is a common misconception that your heels will come to the ground. Not true. It depends on you, your level of flexibility, and where you're at in your practice. So give this time. Always honor and listen to your body, and where you're at on that day takes time. So let's come back to that downward facing dog. You should have been holding that, by the way. Breathing. So we're pushing our ears past our forearms, tilting that tailbone up into the sky, kind of like you do in cow. Breathing. This is how you create those strong yoga arms. And you want to feel like you're pulling your mat in two separate directions. I'm clearly not practicing with a mat, but hopefully you are. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and practice split dog today. So when we do this, you're going to go ahead and bring your right foot slightly to center. That's how I like to practice. And inhale up a straight left leg. Hips stay square to the ground. We only lift this left leg as high as we can, keeping the hips square to the ground. Pushing your ears past our forearms. Deep breath. Exhale, stack the hips. Let that left heel fall to the right glute. I call this fire hydrant dog because that knee is nice and high. Now what we're preparing for is to sweep the foot through. So you take a full breath, inhale, left leg up, taking your time to exhale, sweep through to between the hands. Now some people don't have it in their practice to sweep all the way through to between the hands. So feel free to drop down to the knee and sweep through, or physically move it through. Now, this prepares us for crescent lunge. And in my next video, we'll be going over crescent lunge, which, as you can see, definitely challenges the balance, opens up this hip. I'm not really focusing on crescent warrior today, so we're just going to take a nice deep breath. Exhale, hands down around the front foot, and step back, downward facing dog. I'm going to show you front view now. So We're gonna go ahead, press the weight into the left heel this time. Inhale up, right leg, hips stay square. This is my more challenged side. Whew. Keep pushing those ears past the forearms. Strong yoga arms. You have strong yoga arms. Tell yourself that. Deep breath. Exhale. Stack the hips. Let that right heel fall to the left glute like you're going to dink. Tap that glute. Keep breathing. Wave-like breath. Wave-like breath. Breathe that wave. Keep it calm. Full breath. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep through. Take that time. No knees over the ankles. I am a very big stickler about no knees over the ankles. One more full breath. Inhaling up with slow and control. I'm going to be going over Crescent Warriors next video. And for this one, I'm just going to take a nice deep breath and exhale, step forward. So that's downward facing dog in a nutshell, and your split dog with the sweep. So again, my name's Rachel. Thanks for joining me today. If you like the video, press like, or just keep coming back. You can also subscribe.